Testing 1, 2. Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is Kurt H. I'm the Lazy Farmer, and we are back at it again in this sponsored video of Windrose. Thank you to Vixen Hosting for sponsoring it. So, for all of your, I was going to say streaming. No, all of your hosting needs, check out Vixen Hosting. So, you've heard me say it on the past ones. They're the only ones that were able to host my Run 8 servers. They're looking at doing Windrose, but we're looking at um, they're trying to see if they can do mod support as well. So we're going to see what they do with that. They have a habit of getting things done. So otherwise, yeah, check them out with hosting support for over 290 games, 5M, Minecraft, all the big ones. I say that because I can't believe Minecraft is still as huge as it is. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. VixenHosting.com. If you do go and decide to choose Vixen Hosting as your hosting service, remember the coupon code TLF15. Get 15% off your first month. All right, we are in Windrose. This is episode 4. Last episode, we got our ship. So we're going to jump in and we are going to outfit the ship. That's the next step. If we hit, let me get into the game here. There we go. All right, so our next step here is we've got, revenge is a dish best, or revenge is best served cold. So recommended character level 4. We are level 3, but we're almost 4. We have a bitter pill quest. That one actually we'll finish that one when we finish this one, because we have to get through this one to get to this one. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Underground network, we can track. We're tracking. Actually, let's track that quest because that's a level 3 quest. And then how my sea adventures began, which is still part of the tutorial. That's our next. That's the one thing that we're going to focus on right here. We need to craft a 12-pounder cannon for your ship, but that's not all we're going to craft. So let's go do that real quick. And that's our ship, the Surprise. It's a ketch, 2-master, mainmast, mizzenmast. So anyway, we got, yeah, we'll see it out. We'll see it at full sail here. Yeah, some things are missing. I tore some things down, by the way. I decided, well, somewhere I lost a point. This was a comfort level 16. I started tearing things down, so I got to figure out what I took away. But yeah, look, I built this little storage area for this guy right here, specifically for him. This is all our sellable stuff goes in that one. Food stuff will go in this one. Miscellaneous, all that other construction stuff that we need goes in there. I put a storage basket over there that's just for nails. All my booze goes in that crate. And yeah, that's going to be, that crate's going to be for our shot. And then this crate's going to be for our gunpowder. All right, let's go ahead. I did some stuff offline, like I said I was going to. You're going to see a little bit of changes back here as well. After I got done with this character, I got on my main character. And in fact, I'm going to help my main character out here. The main character is in the process of building 5 Brethren frigates for the storage capacity. And yeah, that's a pretty daunting task. Okay, he's got 80. That's needed. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to help him out, because that's what these baskets are for him. So somewhere I have, there we go. Put that in there. So he needs, if I built one ship, well, he built one ship. We need 5. He's built one so far. So on the what we just pulled out, that the tarred linen, he needs 80 per ship, and then out of the spinning wheel he needs a total of 340 linen. It's all for the sails. So we're just gonna help him out. I'm gonna let him harvest all that stuff. But in building a frigate, just know your best bet is to build, because it takes so much time. Make your linen first before you start going to get anything else. All right, let's get into what we were going to do. So last episode, we had to build the shipwrights workshop. We're going to be building our 12-pound cannons, and you only need to build one. The first time I played this, well, that ship carries 6 cannons, so I thought I had to make 6 of these. No, you only have to make 1. So I'm going to build that one. All right. I'm also going to build a hull bracing. We need that. And I'm going to build a boarding party gear. We need that. So I'm going to take those. How My Sea Adventure began has been completed. Let's see what's the next one. Build a wharf and equip the ketch with cannons. So that's the same thing we've done before. We got a wharf out there already. We're just going to deconstruct it, then construct it. But before I leave, yep, let's upgrade those cannons. What do we need to do? Okay, so we got enough here. There we go, level 5. That's first tier, level 5. We're going to do the hull bracing as well, too. Level 5, and then our boarding party. We're out of hides. We need more hides. I think I know where the hides are. We need more hides, and we need coarse fabric. Coarse fabric should be easy to make. I think it was 14 I need. Let's make 20 just to be sure. Okay. And we're going to run down to the beach. I think I've got more hides down there. But we want to upgrade those to our max level. So something else I did do that while I was offline as well too. Actually, that reminds me. Let me run back real quick. I think it's already finished and I put it in storage. No, I did not. All right, I'm going to put this in here. That's what I did. I went and I farmed the yeah, I farmed the cave for copper. So now we need to go, and I think I got some hides down here. If not, we'll go with what we got, because half the times, to be honest with you, you can board a ship, but depending on the level of the ship, it's not worth it. I don't remember where I put hides, so I gotta search through these. Don't believe... Oh. It was in 2 places. There we go. Pretty sure I had hides. And if not, and then we'll go with what we got. That's why the last thing I did was the boarding party. You need the guns for offense. All right, I don't think I put them in there. And I don't think that it was pulling from down here, but maybe it was. Okay, no hides. Could have swore I had some. Anyway, all right. We got to go take care of the wharf. So we're going to deconstruct the wharf and then construct the wharf. Take down the stairs. Take down the wharf. Okay. And utilities. We got to build a wharf. Is it gonna... Did that count? I didn't hear... I see adventure. Build a wharf and equip the catch with cannons. Okay, so I built the wharf. Now I get to go equip the cat. That's the next step. We need some stairs again. All right, so we're going to go into the surprise, go to manage ship, and we're going to take the cannons, place that there. We're going to place the planking or the bracing there, and then the boarding party we're going to place there. So now the ship is fully outfitted, but we do have to get some hides so we can level those up. That will definitely help our boarding parties if we do a boarding party. Not one of my biggest things to do. I mean, it's fun for at the level 15, but at the lower levels, it's not worth it. It's just worth it to sink the ships. All right, how may I see adventure began? Destroy Blackbeard's catch. A pirate ship keeps prowling near my camp. I better get rid of it, or one day I might wake up to a cannonball slamming into my shelter's roof. Okay, so we're going to track that one so we can go find that Blackbeard's catch. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get out of here and go ahead and find that. Now, this is where the game really starts to shine. This is, oh my God, this is just, now we get into the naval battles. And the developers have said that they are going to add wind effects. Because right now, the wind is not a thing. And if you want to make lots of piastra, silver, or guineas, which is gold, attack the ships. All right, so that Blackbeard Raider is not it. We're going to be looking for, and basically it's going to be a named ship. We're going to go full sail, and then if I hit F, now you get to see the ship at full sail. Of course, it's nighttime. Let's get a shanty going.
Roll, boys! It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife.
All right, there goes my monetization from YouTube, just because I played a song that is okay to play. All right, so I'm heading toward, well, we're going to end up pulling this guy. So now you got the notification. That's what that little gold bar there was. I do not want to get caught between him and the island. So I'm going to turn, slow down a little bit, fire at the right over him. I'm going to turn around. I want to try to aim at his bow. Ooh, we're getting hit. Oh, I know what else I forgot to show you guys, but that's okay. We don't have anything to repair our ship once we're in a fight. Come on, boys. Load those cannons. Oh, he's going to try to ram us. All right, that little cross mark underneath his name means he is now officially dead in the water. All right, he is going to be easy pickings here. Not going to shoot.
Ready on the guns!
And that's a sunk ship. So I could have boarded him. Honestly, level 2 is not quite worth it. So we're going to get in near. There is stuff floating on the surface. We'll get a notification here. But don't worry, guys. I will do a boarding. Oh, good. Combat repair kit and deckhand insignias. Those are good. Combat repair will go there. We're going to pull the food off of there. Oh, there's my hides. I knew I had hides. Not enough, though, but I knew I had hides. All right. We're going to go find, we got to go find that shit. Let's go full speed again. Ooh, that's a pretty moon. Looks like it's probably on the other side of this island. Actually, I am gonna go this way. I think I'm thinking this might be a faster way. I could be wrong. But there's another island to, the way I'm looking on the radar is where I need to aim my ship, so... So, I said this before, developers, please, if you're watching, thank you for making this game. It is a work of art. I love it. I can't wait for the next update and the next biome. That should be exciting. But can we put it so that our dinghies can be stowed on the deck instead of swimming to the ship, taking the dinghies to the ship, and that, you know, because if you look at pictures of these ships, those little dinghies, those are on the deck. They're stowed. I mean, after all, that's the lifeboat. And that would be a thing, too, that if you get into a naval battle and... I want to see what this... Yep, Lost Sparrow. All right, we got... Okay, this is perfect. Let me go ahead and go to quarter speed here. I want to show you. I'm going to move some things around. But I want to get away from there, go to Q. So we got some repair kits. That's what I forgot to make. We got combat repair kits. These are optional. So these are like instant repair, repair over time. And that's what keeps you in the fight. I've only got one of each, so I'm not going to worry about my repair until I get back into another little scrap with the... Okay, so he was, I think going around the other way was better, but that's all right. Destroy Blackbeard's catch. It's a catch on catch. So we'll finish this. This should be, I think, at the end of this one, we go back and I believe it's talking to Dr. Galen once we get past this. And that's the end of the tutorials. So I got with my crew last night. We talked about a variety of different things: flight simulator, new and upcoming sailing games, current other sailing games, all through the ages. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now for Age of Sail, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to stuff. Naval Action's been kind of interesting. It's an old school 2019 game, but definitely interesting. Let's go to 3/4 speed. There's the catch. This was the way to go. So Blackbeard's catch, like you said, it's a named game. Named ship. Gold lettering is in gold. It's got the treasure chest over it, so that's a target ship. Looks like we've got one level 1, the Blackbeard's catch. And then we have 2 level 2s, some gunboats. So we're gonna have some. Looks like it's gonna be an interesting fight. We might have 3 ships we're gonna have to take on. So we're gonna focus on the catch, and then run from the rest. Because I don't have enough repair kits to take. If I had more repair kits, I would take them all on. All right, so the catch is notified. It says noticed us, coming at us. We have the gauge. All right, and he's going to turn. You little... half speed, make a quarter speed, make our turn. Hopefully a little bit faster. All right, let's go ahead. Give me some more wind. And he is dead in the water. Let's go ahead with some repairs, because this game is interesting. All right, we got stuff that's floating. It's interesting because you could be in a fight like this, and you can hear this cannon fire. And even when I'm on the multiplayer, you can hear when one of my fellow shipmates, we'll say, is in a gun battle. You can hear it across the water. Well, so can these other ships, and they come running. They want to get into the scrap. Okay, let's see if we can't get out of this without running aground. All right. So then the other thing you can do too, I don't have to sail back. Let's go quarter speed. We're going to go this way. I'm just going to bring up the map while I've got hold of the helm. Here's our main base right there, and we just click on it and fast travel. Boom, we're back here at the fast travel bell. There's the surprise. And let's see, do I have any stuff on there? No, my stuff is actually in the hold that we picked up. So, manage ship. We're going to take that out. Actually, we're going to take all this stuff out. That one stays, but we need to make some more. So let's go look at Jake. Head over to Tortuga Market. Tortuga is the best place for sailor, especially if you need to buy about anything. We're going to go to Tortuga here, guys. I need to make more of these, but until I do, we're just going to throw stuff in there. And that is our sellables here. That goes in there. Do I have anything for Tortuga? That's smugglers. Smugglers. So this stays. This stays. This stays. Well, if we're gonna go shopping, all this stuff is for the smugglers. So we're gonna go to the smugglers. I think I got some wood in here. Yep. Picked up wood while I was at sea. And right now, that's it, actually. There we go. Let's get that out of there. All right. And, yep, put that in there. Okay, we're good. So we're going to go to the smugglers first, so where we've been. That's Tortuga. Is that Tortuga? Oh, that's Underground Network. That's the smugglers. Is that? I'm trying to see. Is that the smugglers? That's not the smugglers base. I don't remember where the smugglers base was. That's Tortuga. Let's go there. All right. Ooh, level 4. Just arriving here. How my sea adventure began. Head over Tortuga, sea adventure. Tutorial's officially over, guys. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to spend some time here. Maybe about an hour to 2 hours, whatever I feel like, I guess. So how the sea adventure began. There we go. Underground Network is a level 3. Okay, so we can track that one. And that'll be on the way to a Bitter Pill, which is a level 9 quest. And Revenge is the Best Served Cold is a level 4, which doesn't make sense because that, well, yeah, it can. It can. So let's do the Underground Network. What am I supposed to be doing here? I traveled to Tortuga. So, all right. Now, one thing here you notice, we got the bounty agent. I mentioned this the other day. Bounty agent, provisioner, no buyer. So I have to find the people of Tortuga's base, their home base. And that goes for all the different factions. So here's the people of Tortuga faction. We're level 3 with them. So, but I'm looking for, these guys have plans, merchant food contracts, different plans for building, sewing tools for your arm, for second tier, I believe. Master's toolkits for weapons. All right, so this is devastating 12-pound cannons. I want to purchase that. That's 300 piastra. Level 3. These are level 2 required. So I want those devastating 12-pounders. So I need to earn some piastra. So I need to go find the smuggler's base. I mean, it might be worth it when I get there to call my ship. And I should actually do that here too. Let me call my ship and sail around this area. So open up the fog and I can see where I'm at. All right, there's the surprise.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Don't normally go leave the harbor at full sail, but we're leaving the harbor at full sail.
More sail, more speed.
Yeah, we got something floating in the water up there. Let's head for it and pick it up, see what it is. Wood. Yay! It actually can get pretty lucrative out here if you just sail around, pick stuff up. This is actually one of the best places to make money and get resources is out here on the water. All right, we got a repair kit, some steel nails. Steel nails are good. That's for we can make the combat repair kits with those. That, and I need to see if I can make some grog too for my boys. More steel nails. Good. I think there was another one over here somewhere. Or did I already get it? All right, 1/4 speed. All right, so that opened that up. So I know that that's one place we need to go. All right, what do we got here? I'm going to go there. All right, we found the smugglers. Awesome. Yep, this is what I was looking for. We're going to have to sail around this island, open this up so we know where the smugglers are. All right, so the buyer's here. All right. Spoons and buttons, we get that from the undead, the drowned. All right, and we got the bone beads, sometimes from sailors. Later on, there's another enemy that we actually pretty much get a lot of those. And yes, we got one of those. We're going to sell that, and we got one of those. Sell that. So we ended up with 140 piastra and 2 gold. Oh, I forgot my progression. 4 points. We're going to go 2 into strength and then 2 into vitality. Confirm. And our talents. 1 point there. And we got 1 more point into, let's see, increase two-handed weapon damage by 5%. Well, I'm using a two-handed weapon, so I'm going to increase my damage. And we're going to confirm and confirm that. All right. So our crude damage, which is what this is, strength damage. Crude damage is now 9%, increased by 9%, and two-handed damage is another increase by 7.5%, or 5%, then 7.5, and we have 2 more upgrades. So our next leveling, if we get 2 points, we'll upgrade that by 2, and then we'll go. For every 15 health lost, you gain an effect stack that grants you 3% bonus. Dominate. When your enemies die within 8 meters, you gain 6% melee damage for 60 seconds. Momentum. For hitting 2 or more enemies, you gain an effect stack granting you 5% additional damage. Every attack that hits fewer than 2 enemies removes an effect stack capped at 3 stacks. Okay. Executioner's aim. Increase critical hit chance with two-handed melee weapons by 4%. Two-handed weapon attack consumes 10% less stamina. That's going to be my next one. I might actually put if we get 2 points, I might put a point here and a point there. just because stamina is something. Okay, where I'm looking for stuff that'll raise my endurance. I want, if I can do that, less stamina. That's the same as raising your endurance. So I sold stuff. All right. Let's go to the ship. I mean, technically, I guess I could call my dinghy and then come up to, I know you can come up to the side of the ship and then Smuggler's Interceptor. Okay, those are green, so I don't have to worry about those. The next quest is this one down here, Underground Network. That's the one we're working on. So we're going to travel to that destination. Yeah, we're going to travel. I want to grab the hold of the helm, go to map. We're just going to fast travel. Oh, good. Oh, well, I guess the lights don't work keeping drowned away. I thought it would. Oh, well. That's all right. Easy target. Oh, is that going to be, is that on? You know what? That might be on the island. Let's go investigate the island. And we'll start with the question mark that's right here. You know what? My thing is, I think the sun's starting to come up, so I'm not going to worry about the beach. I do the beach at night. Oh, we got ourselves another mine. Nice. Mines are always good. And the nice thing is, back there at that, there's a wharf, so if I go in here and mine the copper, then I can stick the copper on the ship. And that's the other thing, that now that we've got the ship, if our inventory gets full, we don't have to go back to the main base to empty out the inventory. We just put it in the hold of the ship. And then that way, when the ship gets full and we get full, what's in here? It's a cave. Oh, no, it's a cave. Let's go ahead and have some food. The other thing, too, is that with the ship's deck is now the same. Oh, hello, drowned. Oh, dear God. Ah, it wasn't too bad. All right, so we have drowned here. Let's bandage up. And let's get the pick out. And we're going to start in this area right here. You can never have too much copper. Trust me. Even when you get to the higher levels, you can never have too much copper. And I say that, and want another note to the dev, there needs to be a reason really to come back and get, and you know, there's a light reason, and then there needs to be a required reason. But it's almost like as you play through this and go from one biome to the next, that you forget the preceding one or don't have to worry about the preceding one. They need to create a reason or a need to come back. A lot. Here we go. Okay. I also want to investigate this island as well, too, because I got the blue flag that I'm trying to find. But I also need hides so I can finish up the boarding party and get that max level, and then we'll try to take a ship and we'll board. And you get oh, we got an alert. Okay, yep, hello. So I don't know if you guys saw that as we're chopping away at the mine here. There was a little that little gold line, which means that something keyed on me. You know what? You got to stop when you get that. Stop what you're doing because you're about to get into a fight. All right, so the stuff that's up above, it's easy enough to fix. Let's see. We have... I don't have anything to build with, but if I did, you could build stairs, you could build platforms. But that's all right. We'll leave it. Okay, it looks like we opened up another tunnel. I went this way because I wanted to see if another character had come in here, if they dropped a torch in this area. It doesn't look like it. And it looks like that's about as far as we can go. Hello, we got 2 lines that just appeared. So something just keyed on me. Which means that they're now looking for me. And they will find you. They're this way. They're this way? Not here. Huh. Might be on the other side of the wall. Well, let's find out. No, I don't think they're in here. They're somewhere. They're definitely can't. I mean, I get the alert. Every time I start to look away, you can see that gold line. So they're somewhere. If they're anywhere, I thought they would be in this area here. But they're behind me. Well, dang it. That's all right. Not the key that I wanted to hit. Not only did I hit it once, I hit it twice. Not enough inventory space. So let's do this. Let's look at inventory. Let's get rid of the regular rock. And then here's a little trick. Hold down the left alt and click on it. You split it in half. There we go. And do the same thing for this one. And And there, everything is just going to take copper. I don't have room for anything else, so I'm not going to take anything else. And it's not like it's going to disappear if I need waste rock for building. Where are you guys? There you are. Hello. 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 Who needs... Oh, someone just threw poo at me. I gotta run. Okay. Drink a pot. Go back into it. You know, the problem is that armor drowned. All right. Reset. And bandage up. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta run again. Drink a pot. All right, the armor drown's gone. Drink a pot. There we go. All right. The big one was the armor drowned. That was the armor. That guy, they're just, I don't know, stupid. All right, where did you guys come from? There's another pool that you came out of. This one? Nope. Is it this one? That's not. Oh, this must have been this one. Okay. It's a good sized cave. It's all right. Kind of got turned around in that fight, so I don't remember where or what I opened up. It's not back in here. So this is another. Oh, it's the same entrance. Okay. All right. Well, how are we looking on? 12, 12, 12. We got some. We can pick up some more copper ore. Let's do some more digging. Then we'll go back to the ship and put the copper on board the ship. And we'll continue exploring. No, it's not enough inventory. Oh, it's looking at the copper stone, or they're coming to stone, not the copper ore. I'm still picking up copper ore. I just don't have room for the stone, which is what I want. I don't want the stone. Well, hello there, ramp. Okay, let's see. How we looking? Okay, copper ore, not enough inventory. We are full. So all this other stuff will just sit here. It will not disappear. Oh, this is the new. Oh, this is where they came from. That makes it easy. Silver button, a pearl, and undead essence. 3 undead essences off that guy. Some copper there. Otherwise, not much. So there's a question. I don't know if it's a thing that you can do where you can cover the water with like a foundation or something to keep them from showing up. All right, coastal dodo. We're going to head back to the ship real quick. And then we're going to continue searching this island. We're going to head toward the blue flag. Okay, man, ship. And shift that over, and then I'm going to hover on it and press Z, and it's going to pull all the copper over. Let's see. I'll also get rid of everything else, especially the money. I don't want to die and leave money out there. Let's get rid of the food too. The food can go over here. Okay. Let's continue our search of the island. Looks like what we're looking for is not on this island. Because here we are on the other side. Well, let's follow the beach. You know, there's a question mark there. I'm going to continue to follow the beach. We'll go back to the question mark here in a minute. I just want to see, we got a nice little cove right here. But is this blue flag on the island or is it not? It's all about, this game's about investigation and discovery. And about opening the map. I just want to open the map up too, to be honest with you. You know what? I didn't look at the trees. There we go. I forgot I needed coconuts for the coconut and banana drink. Harvest. You can look up and actually see coconuts hanging from the trees. And yep, there's clay right there. Let's go ahead and mark that spot. There's the blue flag right there. So it looks like we did the right thing. Right click, click that, click apply. There's that thing. We got clay sitting right there. Coastal dodo. Let's go inland. I don't know how many coconuts I need for that drink. No, I'm growing bananas, so the more coconuts, the better. I think this one I already harvested, yeah. All right. Well, we've come to the blue flag. Well, hello there. Oh, there's a light down in here. Someone has been here before me. Oh, pillar crab. Okay. Ooh, a rapier. Now, if I was going precision build, which I already did, that would be good. Same thing we'll do before. We'll go ahead and we'll go make sure we have that in our recipe list. And if we do, then we'll deconstruct it. And we've got some more stuff that we can sell to the smugglers. That's good. And then we have this dude. Oh, the guy that we're looking for. Oh, hang on a second. What is... Something just keyed on me. Yep, it's a boar. What are you doing? Hey, look, we can see boar nuts. And now he's bugged. Hey, we need hides. We need meat. That's okay. That's good. Oh, I was like, how'd that boar damage me? I forgot it was the crab. All right, let's go back in. Whatever Hale was trading in, Marita won't be seeing it. Someone put 3 bullets in him as if he needed more lead in his life. The killer didn't just ransack the hideout. He left a scrap of paper on the body. You owe me, Henry. Interesting. Okay, so let us head out. First thing we do, hit tab. Looking around, make sure I'm okay. All right, hit tab. Go to curious. You owe me, Henry. There's a scrap of paper. Okay. And then J, underground network, which we're tracking. Return to Merida. We got to go back to Merida. Okay. We can go back to Merida. Let's go ahead and continue our opening up this island and see what else we got. Room now. Still got a little bit of room on the on board the ship. This one's got some coconuts. Ah, come on, tree. Thought I saw a coconut in the grass there. All right, let's go ahead. Open the island up and hit the POIs. Because undoing that, well, we don't get any really XP for opening up an island, but by discovering the POIs and clearing them, we do. So I want to get that XP going. Oh, there is a dodo. There's a couple of blue dodos. I cleared that challenge. I want to see if I can get... Oh, I thought I saw an egg. I thought it was another dodo. Hello, dodo. All right, so we got eggs, chicken legs, but no heads. So clear the rookery. Keep on going. Hello, crab. Oh, I got a crab shell. All right. Got one on the new base. I think there's one on the rear base. If not, I will go ahead and put one there. Bird meat and eggs. There's a POI up here. Let's go check this out. Oops. We need some food. There we go. Cave. And it's not a mine. I had a flash. Oh, it's... Thought I had a flash of... Oh, it's a boar. Hello, boar. Oh, I hate the savage boars. You'll see why here. They have that stupid kick and it stuns the hell. Hey, I got a boar head. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit the bandage. Hate the boars, those savage boars. I think I hate those more than... The charging boars are easy. The best thing to do with the charging boar, don't let it charge. An old skeleton. Well, cheap little minor healing potion and homeward journey. Oh, good lord, I need that. Let's go ahead and drop this. And what else can we drop? Not a lot. But there is a way to do it. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to definitely take that. Let's see what the other guy's got. Stalwart greatsword, huh? This actually, that's an agility. It's a two-handed weapon, but it's an agility weapon. So I'm not going to slot it. But I see a debate out there. There's 3 greatswords in this game. And this one actually might be, when leveled up and ascended to purple, might actually be the better of the 3. So the one that you get after fighting the second boss could be the better, but it will literally its best skill is hidden behind a 3-minute cooldown, which doesn't really make it the best. So I need to open these up and take the stuff. I'll get rid of the animal fat and take that. There we go. Okay. Everything else can stay. We're done. I don't care about that. I'll never be back here again. We do need to make it back to the ship so I can unload what's in my inventory into the ship. And continue checking out this island. So we are level 4. Character, just starting into level 4, actually. So at certain levels, the character receives stat points, talent points. Yeah. Adventure, library, bloodstained message. You owe me, Henry. Yep. Okay, let's continue to the map. I've got a POI here, a POI there. So I'm going to actually cut across here, go to the ship. I mean, the other way, well, you know what? I'm going to do it a different way. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Here. Call my boat. All right, I'm on the deck, so I'm resting. I'm receiving my resting buff as if I was back in my camp. And I have 8 slots remaining, so we'll move this stuff over. Okay, well, that's better than nothing. Okay, I can move that over. Have have any extra wood. So, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and leave our ship here, and we're going to continue our explorations. I'm going to hold off on eating my last meal. If that sounded ominous. Oh, there's one with some coconuts on it. One, two, three, four ships out there. Ooh, that would be a good fight. Really? Really? Be alive now if you would just mind your own business. All right, there's a POI coming up, so we're going to head that way. I see a blue dodo and some blue flowers. Oh, there's two of them. And I got a dodo head, too. Nice. All right, what do we got? There's a camp up here. Okay. A hat worth boarding for and a more homeward journey. Nice. Now I can't use that because I remembered that I touched a tent. I need to make a bed at my main base. Is that I see blue down there? Is that another? Was that flower? Looks like flowers down there. Okay, let's go to Curios. See what that book was. Here we go. In all my misadventures on these lost islands, I haven't seen a single ship of brethren of the coast, only their wrecks washed ashore by the sea. Blackbeard's pirates, on the other hand, are everywhere. In the old days, the head of the brethren, Benjamin Hornigold, would have dealt with Teach easily, but these are hard times for him. His crew loved the story about him robbing the Spanish galleon. Back when he was a young pirate, Hornigold had his sloop fly the Spanish flag, posing as a merchant to avoid suspicion. After all, what Spaniard would imagine that some puny sloop would dare attack a galleon? Pure madness. But for Hornigold, it was a matter of honor. The galleon's captain had been ordered by the king himself to rid the pirates of Tortuga. Absorbed in the card game, the Spanish captain paid no heed to the reports of an approaching ship and didn't even post a watch. That was exactly what Hornigold was counting on when he struck with his men. The Spaniards panicked and offered no resistance. Hornigold walked away with a fine haul and the Spanish captain's entire winnings, for by fate's irony, the man had been lucky at cards that day. Along with the winnings, Benjamin took his splendid, wide-brimmed hat, remarking that it alone had been worth the boarding. Thus, Hornigold became one of the West Indies' most famous captains and later the leader of the Brethren of the Coast. I found a few useful trinkets in the wreckage. Pity it wasn't a hat. I could have used it, but I'll have to travel light from here on. I'll bury the chest beneath the tree marked with a strip of red cloth. Perhaps I'll come back for it someday. From the diary of Alexandre Exclamelian, traveler. All right. And of course, venture, it goes into the library. And there's traveler's notes. We have 2 of 7. So, all right. So now we need to go find the tree. Oh, there it is. It's right there. The tree with where the red cloth. You guys see it? It's right there. Hope you guys can see that because I'm going to head toward it. If you can't see it, oh well. And I believe there's probably already dug up. Yeah, that's already been dug up. So something else that would be kind of nice that as this character, brand new character, that it wouldn't be dug up, but it's already been dug up. So, okay, decrepit chest. Let's open it. Elixir of Cruelty. All right. Increased damage by 8%, lasts for 15 minutes, and a gold temple jug. All right. We're going to get some stuff. They're actually giving us some gold and stuff here. All right. And there's another POI right over this way. So we're going to head over there. There's a sow. You know what? I want to leave the sow alone. I want the blue flowers. Because why do we use the blue flowers? We use those for making of jugs. Which I'm going to probably have to do a run. Because I need to go come over here and the other island that I found it and get some clay. Because we're going to need the clay to make the jug. And I got hiccups. Awesome. That's been happening a lot lately. I don't know why that is. Okay, what do we got over here? Somebody's tent. There's a tent right here. Oh, there's... Why did somebody build a tent right here? There's no fighting right here. There we go. I don't know why. Another dodo. Come here, dodo. Where you going? Smart. All right, boat wreckage. The wreckage of a fishing boat still reeks of rotting fish. It seems it was hauled ashore to clean the hull, but the task was never finished. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have an exclamation point over that and a gruesome discovery. Near the old hut, someone crafted a crude device. A poor soul was lashed to the ship's wheel and left to die in agony. Even the pirates have shown more mercy. It's unclear how long he hung here. His body was left in plain view, like a warning. Sacrificial lamb. I don't remember that storyline. The torn nets are tangled, the rusted iron hooks lie strewn. No fisherman would abandon his gear so recklessly. Anything inside? I'm looking for any kind of other chests. Nothing. This would be another thing. Hey, if you went ahead and read this, let the sparkles begin. Come to an end. All right, so there's one. Oh, there's a right here. I was going to say there's one thing I need to find. There it is. Okay, we got a privateer's tricorn hat. Increased critical hit chance by 10% for having 2 of those. I have 1 of 2. This gives me my second one. So awesome. So my critical hit chance just went up by 10%. Let's see what else we got. We got combat repair kits, we got steel nails, and decayed diary page. So, okay, what can I drop? Well, I can drop this and this and take that. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and slot that. Even though it's not upgraded, I am going to slot it. So now my critical hit chance, you can see I got 2 of 2, my critical hit chance. So I got 2 pieces of the armor that I want. So the other armor I need to either purchase or discover. We now know where Tortuga is, so we can actually go and take a look at what it might cost to purchase that armor that I need. We'll go from there. Curious, what do we got? Decayed diary page. Terrible things are happening in the bay. A week ago, a ship dropped anchor off the shore, looked ordinary, but it flew no flag. Strange writing covered its sails, and at sunset, Satan's servants came ashore to call their master. I saw them with my own eyes. They tied 2 captives to crosses and carved devil signs in their bodies. Curse this wind. If it weren't for it, I'd have gathered my nets and run for Tortuga days ago. Holy Mary, protect me. I'll quit the bottle. I'll go back to Ursula. Only let them not see my hut. Oh, sorry, Ursula. He ain't coming home. Let's see. Sacrificial lamb. Look for clues about the killers. The abandoned corpse doesn't look like pirate handiwork. They favor rope, lead, or a cut throat. Whoever hung the body meant for it to be seen and worked hard at it. Okay, that's a level 8 quest. We're not going to worry about that at this time. And then the decayed page that we just found made it in there. Okay, into the journal. All right, let's continue our explorations. I don't think I can't carry anymore. The ship's hull is filled. Looking at the map, except for this right here, which I don't believe there's anything else there, so we're going to head that way. I think we found all the POIs on this island. At which point, if that's the case, I'll just call the ship. Oh, there's some bananas. There's another dodo. I'm going to have to fight it because it's going to want to fight me. See, here it comes. There we go. Some more blue flowers. Those are needed. Yep, I was right. Nothing left. Oh, we got another. That's a. Found another rookery. You never have too many eggs. All right, we're going to go up to the tip. We pretty much uncovered the island and slightly out into the water, so this island will show up pretty cleanly on the map. You can see where we are here. This is the island that we just checked out. And our main base is that our main base? That's our main base right here, which has got some clay on it, so we can go search that main base for clay if we need to. And on the other side over here is a fast travel point. Do I want to leave that fast travel point there? I don't know if I do or not. And then, of course, here comes the sun's going down. So the undead are going to be showing up. I'm going to run to the end of this tip just to finish this island off. And extend out into the water. All right. There's our ship. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that was some sneezing. Okay, sorry, guys.
Helm's yours, Captain.
All right, let's go back to our main base here. So we have some things that we need to do. We need to upgrade the hat that's on our head. Deconstruct the bandana that was there. Make some food. Empty out the inventory. Empty out the ship's inventory. Actually, I was just thinking, I wonder if I could build a wharf right here. Let's find out. But first, first, I have no place to go. I cannot do it because I don't have any room. So first things first. Now I think about it, I do think I want to pull the wharf closer. Okay, set that as my revival point. All right, go here. Don't have any wood that goes in there. Fibers go in there. I'll throw that. I'm just going to throw everything into it. I'll sort it later. Oh, that actually goes in this basket. There we go. And my alcohol basket, I'll put this thing. It's going to be worthless. Okay. Now I can decon, but I need to... Actually, look at the side of the ship. There's... Okay, we got... crab, dodo, and bull or boar's head there. So I ended up with a boar and a dodo head, which I can put those up here. Decoration, dodo. All right, dodo head. We are now level 13 up here. Let's see what is going on in here. Anything? Nope. Oh, that's what I want to do. Check to make sure I got the stalwart sword. Recipe. The rapier I did find, and the stalwart sword I did find. Okay, so we can decon both of those. So stalwart greatsword. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. And this. Okay. Go back. Oh no, I don't want that. I want this. Oof. And I'm probably going to have to walk away here for a minute because it's starting to get a little bit on the warm side. So I can upgrade this to 4 places to level 4. I need 1 more hide. Let me go down to where I was putting the hides and the stuff down there. Grab. So upgrade my hat to level 5. Get the better defense. That's all I need. Right there. Okay, and let's grab some. I think it's in this chest here. I really hope that they give us the ability to make our own signs. There is a mod for that, to be honest with you guys. There is a mod. Right now, because the game's so new, I'm hesitant to use the mods. I'm sure they kind of work. But the truth is that the game is still in development. Things are in a state of flux. There are people out there that will have their favorite mod, and they will bitch and whine and complain that, hey, you changed the game and broke my mod. Well, guess what? Your mod didn't change. I did not want to do that. I wanted to upgrade. So, yeah, no, it's like, until the game is like, this is the final iteration of it, and, oh, you know what? This is what I do all the time. Make something and then leave it behind in the table. until the game's in its final iteration. They say this is it now. This is the full game. It's working 100% as expected. Everything else is just going to be, small updates and new biomes, things like that. Then, all right, tricorn hat, yeah. Awesome. We are now at, and technically, there's some of this linen fabric, but I'm not going to do that until after I beat the first boss, and then I'll upgrade all my gear to level 10, which is the high end of the the second tier. So, all right, so everything is leveled up. I need something to replace. And I think I want something that I want to give me something that's going to give me an extra 100. I think it's a conquistador set. So I'm going to go, let's go to the wharf, get my stuff out of the ship, grab all the piastra that I have, and we're going to go to Tortuga. Because I think I can buy what I need at Tortuga. So I need the gold and the piastra, that's first. Okay, we're going to grab all that stuff. This we can pull and put up here. And we'll take this and bring this down so we can make some more. Along with the, hang on, we'll grab this. And we got to go and grab what I can sell too, take it to the smugglers. We're going to get the copper going. That'll get that out of my inventory. $14, that's only because I have that. Do I have any more being made? I do. Inventory is full. Okay. I want to go in here. Do we have an empty crate? Oh, that's good. Oh, hello. Pull that down. Okay. X, we'll pull that over. Then I want to grab the charcoal and everything out of this kiln. All right, which one had that in it? Okay. And we can now go over here. We can do 60. All right, so 60 copper ingots are being made. I want to go in here. Go to the shipwrights. Is it the shipwrights? No, it's not. I made a mistake. It's over here. It's under the regular crafting table. So combat repair tips. I've got the 21 nails. I need room and planks. So, but repair kits I can make. And I can make 10 of them. And I actually rely on those more than I do the combat repair kits. Hello. I can speak. Let's go back. Don't ask me why I put the wharf all the way down here. I really don't know. I think it was just at the time when I dropped it, it was like, yeah, I want it next to the ships. All right, there we go. And we got enough of those. So I think I'm going to keep this on board the ship. I need the wood off. And let's get everything else. Ooh. Almost empty. There's a lot of maintenance in this game. All right, so for right now, we're going to stick our sellable stuff in here. I'm going to grab, let's move this stuff over. 10 copper ingots. And okay, so we're going to go up and let's go make some food. Should build a campfire down here. I think I'm going to redo that. It just makes more sense. Well, my idea was to have this little cove right here, but the ships don't fit in the cove. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'll put that right there. And we'll put this in here as well too. Boar's head needs to go up on the wall. So you can only have one of each around each bonfire. So now we're level 14. We got all 3 heads for this biome. So any crab head, dodo head, or boar head that we get, that's sellable. So we can make some silver off of that. Okay, what else have I got in here? Let's go. And I can make, I'll make 9 of these. I like to go with a stack of 10. All right. Skewered meat. I want the skewered crab. 5 strength. So I need crab meat and peppers. So I need to go work on that. I don't believe I have any peppers, crab meat in here, which is another reason, once again, to search the islands. Actually, that's insellable. Crab meat. Okay. So far, so good. Please let there be peppers. No, I think I got peppers on my island. That can go in there. That can go in there. This is fiber. Yeah. Okay, and so I just need to go find peppers and sellables. So let's go grab some sellables. We'll put this in here because I don't think that gets sold. That gets sold to brethren. We haven't found that yet. Let's grab the stuff that can be sold to the smugglers along with the silver and the gold. What else do I got on here? Okay. That comes out. I feel like I'm missing some silver and gold. Maybe not. Okay. To the smugglers. Let's see. Is this the smuggler or smugglers? Here we go. We got to go back there anyway, turn in a quest. All right, let me go. Well, I was going to say while we're traveling.
Don't ask unnecessary questions.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. Yeah. Okay, start here. Actually, we'll start here.
Everything has a price.
Got a problem? Hale is dead. There was a note lying in the cache. It mentioned Henry, and it's not the first time. Maldita, see, I told the stubborn old bastard to deal with his enemies. That sly fox needs to stop hiding in his den. Listen, amigo, if we don't end this little vendetta, the whole archipelago will have to find another way to move their goods. Speak with Longban. He owes us for Hale's death. I'd like to ask a few questions. No, thank you. Okay, so Jay, we are going to talk to Longban. Okay, we're going to go talk to Longban.
Let's keep it clean.
Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. 5 gold there. Okay, and which one is it? Is it the provisioner? I think it's the
This doesn't
provisioner.
belong in a museum.
Okay, conquistadors, curious, increased damage resistance by 15. Okay, so pikeman's curious is increased maximum health by 160. I believe for right now I want this. I can get one, but I want to go down here. And this is the only place that you can do this. And I want to convert my gold into piastra. There we go. And the reason I'm doing that is, one, if I have enough, I'll buy the books for my ship. But I want Pikeman's Curious and the Pikeman's Pants. And that increases my health by 160. And then when I come back, if I get 500 piastra, then I'll come back and I'll buy the books for my ship. All right, we got to go to Tortuga. Oh, first things first, tab. Curious. Pikeman's Plants, we're going to learn that recipe. And Pikeman's Curious, we're going to learn that recipe. There we go. So if this doesn't work, we'll change it out. Maybe I'll go to defense. All right, let's go here. And then we got to go to Tortuga. Continue this quest line. Long Ben.
Would you like a drink?
What can I do for you, mate? Who's Henry? Marita suspects he's behind the smuggler killings, but that you're to blame for the death of her people, so you owe her one. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Henry Every. That was me, before I traded piracy for running this tavern. Why did you change your name? An old tale. 20 years have passed since then, when we spotted that Indian ship with an escort, took her chances and attacked, and by God did it pay off. The holds were bursting with treasure, and the Mughal princess herself was lodged as a guest in the captain's cabin, brown-eyed, lithe as a panther. We split the plunder like the code says. I took the woman with me. I knew they'd never forgive that, but the heart wants what the heart wants. Oh, well, the heart wants what it wants. I saw it coming. They put a bounty on my head, and Marlowe, my bosun, did betray me to the law for a pricely reward. I got away, but slipped the authorities enough to nail Marlowe. A few months later, he was sent to the gallows for piracy. My wife and I settled on Tortuga under new names. We opened a tavern with what coin we had left, and with the governor built the smuggling network Marita now runs. I thought Marlowe was long dead. Turns out old shadows cast new sins. He must be out for revenge. Now you're going to ask me for a favor, right? With your connections, you could have dealt with him yourself. I can help you with this. Do you know where to find him? I think I'll do the middle one. I like a sharp mind. Word is there is a ship like Marlowe's old tub anchored off the island where our caches used to be. That's my only lead. Best to deal with him before Marlowe tears down everything the governor, Marita, and I built. Underground network. Are there any rumors? That's all for now. Okay, leave. Underground network, still level 3 quest. We're level 4, so we're going to keep following that. Find and sink Marlowe's ship. Okay. So actually, that almost sounds like a good place to stop. But before we do that, I think I'm going to go back and make my new armor set and try to level it up. And then off stream, I'm going to go search for peppers. I can't grow peppers yet, but I got to search and scavenge for them. And I know that there's some on this island. So, but let's go to the armor table. What do I need? Pikeman's pants. All right, I need some of the coarse fabric. I got plenty of copper for both. I just need a lot of coarse fabric. I need 2 times 5 is 10, so I need 20 coarse fabric. I can make 12. So let's go get some fiber. Now, first place to do that is I got these 2 bushes over here. So we can turn around and plant those back. All right, and then we're going to go, oh, there's boar. Let's grab that. Never have too many dodo legs. And let's take out the axe. Start hacking plants. Grab fiber. The bigger plants we have a chance of getting seeds from, so the more seeds I can get, the better. There's some seeds. $73 fiber. All right, that's plenty of fiber. Oh, I want that sulfur. Can't take it. Can't. You need an iron pick for that. I haven't gotten, that's in the second biome. So that's a tier 2 node. All right, how many? Just got 1 more seed, so I can plant 1 more shrub right there, which works out to be about 30 fiber that I'm growing. All right, let's go here. Go here. Let's just make all 50. There we go. All right, and then we're going to come over here. And Pikeman's Curious. Pikeman's Pants. Okay. Did I not make I made the Curious. Okay, let's try the pants. Did I not make the pants? I thought I did. All right, so I can decon those. I just need something to replace the gloves. That's just the 5th piece, so it's kind of a waste. Now let's go ahead and level these up. But if you look at my health bar, it's gone up quite a bit. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade. Do the Curious. Max level. Let's do the pants. Max level. All right, everything's max level. Our defense is 200, 200. 180. Oh, 180. Next one's 200. Sorry. So 180. Everything's at 180. Got good defense. Extra damage. Extra life. So now we just need to make food, and I need to go hunt peppers. So I'm going to do that off stream, guys. So our next step is we got to go find and sink Marlowe's ship to continue the underground network quest that we're tracking. So that will be episode 5. But yeah, so this was, as a recap, we outfitted the ships, we upgraded our cannons and our planking or bracing, and now we need to. I want to see what it takes to upgrade the boarding party, because that's all that's left, and that'll give me something else to work for offline. So manage ship, I want the boarding party gear. All right, and let's see, we've got nails here. I need rum. And there was something else that planks, which I would get that from wood, so I got to cut down trees. So, and then I got to be able to see if I can make some grog as well, too. So, I don't know if I can, because I think if I remember correctly, I need whiskey for grog. I need rum and whiskey. It's like 4 rum, 2 whiskey, something ridiculous like that. Actually, it's not really ridiculous because you get a lot of rum. Gunroom grog, which is my favorite. Yeah, 4 rum, 2 whiskey, and I need peppers for that too. So, all right. Well, we are going to work on that. So we got some things to work on off stream. If I can make the Gunroom grog, I'll do that on stream, because that's something that's brand new. But like looking for peppers and stuff like that, that's off stream stuff. So, all right, guys, we are like 1 hour and 46 minutes, a little bit shorter today. But yeah, our next episode, we will work on finishing the underground network. So, all right, we're done with the tutorials. It was great. I'll show you the next one. We're working our way toward getting all the faction quests and side quests done before we go and try to discover as many islands as possible before we go fight Thomas Richards, I think is his name, the first boss. So anyway, that could be a frustrating experience, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. My name's Kurt H. as Lazy Farmer. Thanks for hanging out with me here, and we'll see you tomorrow.